Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. So much better. Oh my gosh, I went through so much this morning with the interweb and all the things, but here we are, here we are. So, welcome into Morning Flow. Every single morning, Monday through Friday at least, we really get into flow and we set the tone for the day. If you're new, my name is Dr. Erica Steele. I am a board certified naturopathic doctor. I hold 7 degrees in my field, and they're all in the natural healthcare space. And I like to say that I went to school, so you don't have to. Morning Flow is a routine that I developed, have practiced for many, many years. And it's just a way to start my day. So I do 15 minutes of movement. So typically when I first wake up, I'll do 15 minutes of movement. I'll do 15 minutes of meditation. I use Kundalini meditation. I'm trained in various types of yoga, but in various types of meditation as well. However, Kundalini has been studied to affect the brain and has a lot of neuroscience components to it. So I use that to really work with that neuroplasticity of the brain and shift and transform. So then after that, I journal and I really set the intention of my day, like who I want to be, how I want to feel, that sort of thing. Think Esther Abram Hicks, like segment intending, if you're familiar with their work. And then the last portion is planning the day. So from that space of who you are or who you've created, now you plan your day. So, and I find that planning my day intentionally and with purpose really allows me to stay in flow. So flow state is optimal state, right? Think Maslow, think hierarchy of needs, right? But think even beyond that. And so we're gonna get started. Feel free to join in the morning flow. I'm going to start. I've been working on my arms lately, so we're going to start here. Big inhale up and exhale down. My top is all turned around. There we go. Probably shouldn't look at the camera when I'm doing that. Big inhale and exhale down. Big inhale and exhale down. Very good. Big inhale. And exhale down. All right, big inhale. And this time we're going to leave for this arm series. We're going to leave both of our arms up and go ahead and reach up to the sky, up to the sky. Very good. We're going to keep our right arm nice and straight, and then our left arm, we're going to turn our palm facing down, and we're going to come down for 10. Nice and gentle, nice and easy, nothing too crazy. Very good. Now I'm going to go here, tiny circles to the front. Very good. Tiny circles to the back. Very good. Now I'm going to turn my palm facing towards my midline, and I'm going to bring my hand, as you can see. All right. Probably should sit back just a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to do that for 10. And it's really just about moving your body, you know? All right, good. Now we're going to palm down, and we're going to make a fist, and we're going to pull back for 10. Very good. And now we're going to go flip up, and we're going to go all the way up. We're going to punch up to the sky. Very good. And now we're going to leave that arm up. I know. And then right arm, we're going to do that same series. Nice and easy. We can even use bands with this as well. Sometimes I will do that just to add a little bit of extra resistance. All right, stop there. Forward circles. And backward circles. Very good. Go ahead and open up your palm, and we're going to bring it forward. Very good. Flip that palm down, close that fist, and pull it back. Very good. Up to the sky, punch it out. Sometimes I'll be doing like this I'll be sitting on the couch and my husband will be sitting next to me and I'll just like spontaneously start an arm series. And he's like, what in the world? What is this crazy lady doing? Trying to keep myself fit and firm. Okay, both arms up. I probably went over the 10. Now we're gonna come on down and pinch at the bottom for your lats. Pinch at the bottom for your lats. And again, you can use bands. You can use weights as well. But I really love body weight because, you know, it really kind of brings us back more to like our natural state when we were moving our bodies more. I think a lot of times we're just like inactive. All right, cool. Perfect. All right, we're going to shake it out. Good job. You did so well with that. All right, cool. So now what we're going to do, so let's go ahead and do some shoulder rolls. Go ahead, 10. Very good. And forward. Very good. And go ahead and turn your ear to your shoulder. Nice long stretch down the neck. Back to center. Other side. Nice. My neck is so jacked up. And so I have lost range of motion big time. And big inhale, back to the center. Very good. Shrug it up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And get our scapulas nice and warm. Those are our shoulder blades. So as we're moving them all along our body, we're moving, working all of our different muscles groups. All right. Perfect. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start working on our abs. And so I tend to do more like stomach vacuums and things like that with abs than crunches, right? If you're doing all these crunches, what happens is you build bulk around your midsection, which most people don't want bulk. They want to squeeze everything in. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so you're going to visualize a zipper almost at like the very bottom, like the base of your spine. And you're going to grab that zipper in your mind, right? And as you zip, right, in these lower ab regions, you're going to contract. So you're going to contract lower. And I like to just place my hand on my abs just so I can kind of get a sense, right? My proprioception, my brain connecting with those muscles. Once you get to your belly button, go ahead and lock your belly button back to your spine, so almost like button it up. And then you're going to imagine this kind of big corset like wrapped around really tight around your midsection, right? And so it's going to pull you in. So then you're going to pull your abs in more, pull your abs in more, pull your abs in more, and now we're going to hold that pull in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I always feel like so tall when I do this. Now you're gonna relax. If you can, sometimes my muscles go whoop and they don't want to relax at that point. All right, here we go. We're gonna grab that zipper. We're gonna do that about 4 more times. So grab that zipper, zip up, really connect to those muscle groups. When you get to your belly button, button that down. So that's kind of that first bring in. And then imagine that core set pulling all the rest of it in. And then you're gonna bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, and now we're gonna hold that for 1, 2, 3. I love my balloons. 4, 5. I think it's a setting on my computer. I do it. It happens every day. I love it. Go ahead and relax. All right, so now we're gonna do this 3 more times. I believe in you. I know you do too. So go ahead and grab that zipper, zip it on up. Right, proprioception, muscle memory. All right, button that belly button in, and then you're gonna imagine that corset pulling you in, pulling you in, pulling you in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nothing makes me happier than balloons. Hello, salsa. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna zip up again from the bottom. Zip up, button that belly button to the spine. Imagine that corset wrapped around, pulling you in, pulling you in, pulling you in, and holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I love the balloons. All right, here we go. So go ahead and relax, and we're gonna do that just 2 more times. All right, grab that zipper, zipping you up, pulling it in even more this time, buttoning that belly button to the spine. Try to access other areas, bringing that corset in, really pulling it in, pulling it in, pulling it in, and then holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, relax. We're gonna do that 1 more time. You know what's interesting is I'm like, because I'm touching my abs, I'm really like connecting with different parts, so I'm contracting differently. So it's interesting. All right, go ahead, grab that zipper. All right, zip it on in, button it on up. Yeah, that like just like a gentle little, just a tap on that region really helps. And then go ahead and bring that corset in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Perfect. And hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. I love the balloons. And 5. All right, we're gonna go ahead and relax that out. Very good. Go ahead and bring your knee to your chest. Relax, knee to chest, and relax, knee to chest, and relax, knee to chest, and relax. Very good. Knee to chest, other side, and relax, knee to chest, other side, and relax, knee to chest, other side, and relax. Both knees into your chest if you can. So I'm on a stool, so I'm kind of balancing, so it's a little bit of an ab workout for me, but if you're on your bed, definitely lean back and enjoy that low back. Very good. Relax down. All right, sweet. So now we're going to stand up. We're going to do a little bit of a leg lunge series. We'll go front to the side. Then we'll do the back and then curtsy. So we'll kind of do it in a circle, our squats. And then we'll end out with our sumo squat. So, all right, groovy. Here we go. All right, so like I said, we're gonna work on our squat series. I have like so many things in the way. Hold on. All right, cool. So that should be a little bit better. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go forward, to the side, to the back, and then curtsy squat. So again, here, let me see. Let me do it on my other side. So forward, to the side. So we're gonna go forward squat, then to the side squat, right? Then to the back squat, right? and then to the curtsy squat. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 always, right? All right, so remember to zip all this in, zip it all in, zip it all in, zip it all in, zip it all in, right? Button your belly button to your spine, keep it all in, very good. All right, so now we're gonna focus on our right leg, bring it to the front, left leg back, nicely firmly planted, making sure your knee isn't poked out this side of your toes. All right, very good. Keep it all in and down for 10. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the left, and we're gonna go that left squat. Okay, so boom, 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 kind of like that. All right, here we go. Right leg is going to be firmly planted, so get that good. And then left side, just going to be on your toes here, and down, and down, and down, and down, and down. Almost there. Perfect. Last. Okay, so now we're going to take our leg to the back. We have to switch it a little bit, but leg to the back, and then we're going to go down again. All right? Trying to accommodate my space here. All right, and down for 10. All right, perfect. Now coming back to center, curtsy squat. So now this one to the back, probably my favorite, just to get that glute. Very good. Back up to center. Very good. Here we go. We're awesome. Whew. Okay, now we're gonna switch sides. Going to, let me see. Okay, left side forward, and then right side is gonna be back, and we're gonna go down for 10. It feels so good on my psoas. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go to, I'm gonna move over this way, right? And because we're going to firm plant on our left side, right toes up, because we're gonna go to the side. All right, very good. We got our 10. Now we're gonna go back. So again, left side firmly planted, and we're gonna go back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Very good. And then last one is my fave, our curtsy bow. All right, here we go. Getting that glute. There's like a little bit of water there on the floor. Yay. Okay, so now down into our last sumo squat. Go ahead and turn your feet out just a little bit, and we're gonna go up and down for 10. Very good. Now we're gonna bring our feet back together. Calf raises up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Go ahead and circle your feet. One foot, then the other foot. Go ahead and grab onto your right foot. We're gonna stretch our quad on that right side. That should feel nice and good, relaxing. And release, other side. Nice, good relaxation. Through that front side, go ahead and release. Wow, that's a lot already. All right, last thing we're gonna do is our hamstrings. All right, I'm gonna turn to the side. Big inhale up. Exhale, hinge forward. Stop halfway for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and inhale down. To relax your body. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Ragdoll to both sides before you scoop up. And head and shoulders are last. All right, other side. Big inhale. Exhale. Hinge forward. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and hinge forward, or roll forward rather. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Ragdoll. And then when you're ready, go ahead and reverse it back up, vertebra by vertebra, until your shoulders and your head are back. And there we go. We are all done with the movement portion. Hello, Grand Rising Angela. So we're done with the movement portion. Yay, we made it through. All right, so now we're going to work through some meditation. We're working with 2 meditations, 2 kriyas, right? So in Kundalini Yoga, we do kriyas, which are pretty much sets of movements. And remember, Kundalini Yoga is very unique in the sense that it works with the brain. And so we use a combination of mantra, mudra, and breath. Right? So our first mantra is going to be Satnam, right? So Satnam, truth is my identity, identity is my truth. And then the mudra is the hand position, is going to be like a steeple. If you are male identifying, you're going to right thumb over the top. If you are female identifying, or if you want to work on female or male energy, whichever, left thumb on the outside. Steeple, arms up, and then we're gonna mula bandha, so root lock. So when we go up, you're going to contract your sex organs, your anus, and your belly button. Sat nam, release. Sat nam, release. Sat nam, release. So that's that. And so we'll do that for about 5 minutes or so, 3 to 5 minutes, kind of whatever the vibe is. And then from there, we'll move into the second kriya, which is actually a part of Sat Kriya, but we tend to do it separately. It's a prosperity meditation. For that one, the mantra is heart, 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 and we really engage that in the abs. And then the mudra, like this, right? Oh, I should tell you about the eye gaze. So this one, eye gaze closed, but a little tiny slit looking at the tip of the nose. The last one, eyes closed, looking at your third eye. So that is important. Okay, first things first though, I'm going to tune us in. So in Kundalini Yoga, we tune in to higher self. Also, it resonates different aspects of our brain, right? If you're you're not aware of how to tune in, you can just listen in, totally fine, right? And so, but it is really, really helpful to help you to kind of set that intention and lock yourself in. So, all right, here we go. Namo Guru Namo Gurudev Namo Namo Gurudev Namo. Okay, so now we're going to go into Sakriya. So grab your little steeple, left or right, choice is up to you. All right, to the top, ready, here we go. I'll keep the time for us. All right, big inhale here. Sat. Nam. Sat. Remember to grab your Mula Bandha. Nam. Sat. 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 Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Remember, you're gazing at your third eye, and when you go up to Sat, make sure you hit that Mula Bandha, which is your rectum, your sex organs, and your belly button, really pulling that all in, and then Nam, relax everything out. So we're probably about halfway there. So keep going. Sat. Nam. 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 One more minute. And really pull everything in and up on your Sat. Building that internal strength, internal fire, internal resilience. Remembering it's a marathon and not a sprint. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. All right, big inhale. Sat. And hold. Exhale, release. Big inhale. Pull the Mula Bandha. Hold in that air. And relax. And then one more time, really suspend that breath and then slowly release it out. Hold. And slowly, with control, release your breath. And release your arms. Shake it all out. Circle it all around. Very good. Wonderful. All right, here we go. So that was our Sakriya. So now we're going to go into our prosperity meditation, which is our heart meditation. So it's heart, heart, heart for this one. Eyes closed, little slit, looking at the tip of your nose, and begin. Heart, 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 hurt, 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 hurt. Very good. Keep it up. About 2 more minutes. Really generating and capitalizing on all that built up internal Kundalini energy that you are working on, bringing up into your crown, into your third eye, into your creations, into your manifestations. Continue on for about another minute. You're doing great. Heart, 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 heart. Very good. About 30 more seconds right here. Heart, 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 heart. Very good. Now go ahead. Inhale. Mula Bandha. Hold your hands in a cup. And just imagine all the blessings coming towards you. All the blessings coming toward you. All the things. And big inhale. And exhale. All right. There we go. There's our meditation done and done. And so we do, we do the Sakriya, right, which really builds a lot of that internal Kundalini energy. And then we express it in the prosperity meditation, really to ask the universe, create the universe, alchemize the universe to come towards us. So building internal, right, because prosperity comes from within, not from without. So I connect it within myself, and then I draw it to myself. Makes sense, right? So prosperity is not about effort. It's not about working. It's not transactional. It's not trading self for something else, right? That's what we've learned and what we've been taught in capitalism and Western society. But that's not the way that it is. White supremacy, all that kind of consciousness, but that's not what it is. What it is this even exchanges, even flow back and forth, generating the energy from within, and then that energy showing up outside of ourselves. Remember, the outside world is actually dead. It's the inside world that's living. All right, here we go. We're going to go into our journaling. So grab your journal now, right? And so in the journaling, what I do is I tend to connect into three words. So I connect to self using this prompt, who am I? So today, who am I? I'm going to ask myself, who am I, right? And then I'm going to come up with 3 words. I'll write those 3 words in the chat. And then from there, right, we're going to script those words, right? So go ahead. I'm going to take a breath. Take it with me. Please and thank you. I'm going to say freedom, grounding, and unity. So freedom, grounding, and unity. So now with my 3 words, I'm gonna journal, right? And so if I was journaling, I'm gonna create this, right? Really create how it feels to be free, how it feels to be grounded, how it feels to be unified. And I'm gonna actually embody that by feeling it in my body. Only difference is I'm gonna do mine out loud, so you kind of get a feel for it, and then you can start writing. You can use my words or your words, whichever you prefer. But remember, it's about you creating who you want to be in this day, because you are a human being, right? Having an experience, so you can be anybody that you want to be. All right, here we go. My first word is grounding. So immediately I feel connected. So I give myself permission to feel grounded, to feel connected, to feel self-assured, to feel aligned, to feel purposeful, to always be at the right place at the right time, to be ecstatic, to be joyful, to be peaceful, to be happy, to be loved, to be cherished, to be honored, acknowledged, and upheld. Yes. A closeness, a connection to the earth, a stillness, an order, a flow, a design, being grounded. And I just see beautiful sunsets, which is pretty amazing. All right, so that's my first word, is grounded. Now I'm going to go back and do freedom, because I know I had freedom, right? So freedom, right? I felt like I needed to ground first, right? All right, so and we're going to move to our second word. If you need to finish up with your first word, go right ahead. My first, but now second word, is freedom, right? So I'm going to go in. Freedom to express, freedom to create, freedom to connect, inside and outside of self. Freedom to be seen, freedom to be heard. I give myself permission to be heard. I give myself permission to be seen. I give myself the freedom to be seen and to be heard. I give myself the freedom to be connected. I give myself the freedom to be grounded and still. I give myself the freedom to be knowing, all-knowing. I give myself the freedom to take the pressure off, to move in ease and grace. I give myself permission to be free in my peace. That feels good. Second word. All right, so now we've got one more word, right? So finish up your last word. If not, move on to your next one. We have unity. Hey, smooth. Now unity, right? So we're going to go in, we're going to journal. Again, you can use that word, you can use a different word, whatever you want to do. All right, here we go. Unify, connection, peace, cohabitation, relaxation, calm, gentle, soothing, relaxed, at ease. Very nice. I give myself permission to be still. I give myself permission to unify within myself. I give myself permission to unify with the world. I give myself permission to unify with my work. I give myself permission to unify with my husband. I give myself permission to unify with my purpose. And I give myself permission to unify with freedom, grace, peace, prosperity, love, joy, and most of all, freedom. Take a deep breath. Write any of your last little bits that you need to write. And when we're finishing out, closing out our journaling portion. So last little bits. All right. Your journaling should almost be done, and then we're going to move into planning our day. We're going to plan our day intentionally. All right. So grab your day timer. Hopefully I'm not dating myself. Your day planner, or even your journal, whatever works. And you're going to first data dump everything off of your brain, like all the tasks you feel like you need to get accomplished. And you're like, oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to do that. Oh, I need to do this. All that kind of stuff in your brain. Go ahead and get all that out, right? And then we're going to move all of these tasks into buckets. So we're going to have a health bucket. We're going to have a work bucket. We're going to have a family bucket. We're going to have all these buckets, right? I have an operations bucket. I have a marketing bucket. I have a finance bucket. I have all these different buckets, right? And under these buckets, I have my tasks. And then I prioritize these tasks. So the first thing that we're going to prioritize, which bucket we're going to prioritize, is our health bucket. So we're going to go over to our schedule, and any task under health we're going to put in. And it doesn't have to be for today. You can put it on any day, right? But first things first, we're going to prioritize our meals, our meal planning, and our breaks. So we're going to make sure we put ourselves first with our water and our food. So go ahead and figure out what you're going to eat, breakfast, dinner, and snack, how many ounces of water you're going to consume today, how many grams of protein you're going to consume today. Write that all down. Be intentional, right? So what are you going to eat today? Lots of greenery, I hope. And if you do proteins, there's lots of proteins like lentils or chickpeas, or even white fish or chicken breast, turkey breast, if you choose to eat those. So there you go, lots of veggies, a little bit of quinoa if you want that little bit of starch. You can do a little potato too if you want that little bit of starch, but keep that starch at a minimal, and then the fats lowest. Make sure you stay away from your seed oils and only use, your healthy, like extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, those sorts of things. Low oxidizing oils. All right, so we put our health in there. Now we're going to go to our work, and we're going to put our work in there. I know, no fun. Yes, exactly. Mango with chicken thighs, that sounds good. Although fruit is a slow fermenter, so you wouldn't want to eat those together. You'd want to eat your mango separate, like, a couple hours before or after your chicken thighs. And your chicken thighs have more fat, but I'm assuming you're male, so you can afford it. Us females, we have to be very careful with our fat. Because anything that's above what I'm going to work out today, I will wear on my body. And so I like to keep myself lean and mean. So, but enjoy. Let's see. So now you've got your water planned, you've got your food planned. Now you're going to put your work in there. So today I've got a series of videos that are going to come out when patients don't want to heal. And lessons that I've learned from people not ready to heal. And so I have about almost 10 videos on it. Also one on medical trauma, iatrogenics, being the cleanup crew of medicine. So yeah, so I'll have that, and I'm going to work on getting the rest of one of my podcasts out. Yes, exactly. Yeah, definitely. For manual labor, you totally need that. Yes, indeed. Lots and lots of fat. So nuts, seeds, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, my husband's a landscaper, so I'm always trying to get more fats in him, like almond butters and things like that. He doesn't eat chicken or anything like that. So it's always trying to get as much into him as possible. Otherwise, he's wasting away, he's just, skin and bones, poor thing. So here we go. Awesome. So we've got our work in there. So I'm gonna. My intention is to release the rest of my podcast, Confessions of a Holistic Doctor, today. Yes, solo. Oh, I love that photo. Yeah. So Confessions of a Holistic Doctor, which was recorded all during the first year that I left the United States. It was like as I was leaving, and part of my deconstruction from America and all the systemic racism I experienced as a Afroindigenous holistic doctor who's protecting our, right to practice, but also protecting, our roots and our heritage. I'm also doing a series that I'll probably release next week about the whitewashing of holistic medicine, and what's going on right now on the national level with holistic medicine, and all the big players. So definitely tune out for that. So I'll get that content out. I have some patients today. I got some emails I have to return. So my husband comes home today, so that's exciting because he works down the hill. So he comes back up, so we'll have a nice, relaxing evening. So yeah, be good. I have to clean my house today too. Definitely tidy things up so it looks good when he comes home. No laundry or anything today, but definitely this weekend. So cool. So that's our planning of the day. So we're done with that. So we accomplished a lot. We moved our bodies. We meditated. We built all of that Kundalini energy. We built prosperity. Yes, exactly. We kept it moving. We got clarity about who we're going to be today. And we planned our day exactly, right? Because again, it's just constant, steady movement. It's deliberate action. This is literally how I built my empire, was doing a little bit every single day. It's very methodical. It's very dull. It's very boring. You have to be willing to let go of drama, okay? Because there's lots of unnecessary drama that people love to get involved in, right? But that's not me, because it's a distraction. I don't want to be distracted. I want to be focused. I want to be intentional. I want to be efficient. I want to do the least amount of work for the most amount of gain, right? Hello, hey, Harriet. I want to do the least amount of effort for the most amount of impact and gain. And so what am I going to do, right? I'm going to be intentional with every single day. So I'm going to plan every single day. I'm not going to just be happenstance. I'm going to be very deliberate with everything. And I'm going to get my mental and my emotional and my physical state in alignment. Because if my mental state is not in alignment, my emotional state is not going to be in alignment, which means my physical state is not going to be in alignment, right? Exactly. Well, here's the thing. I'm not a hustler, because hustling comes from scarcity and lack. Instead, I'm in overflow, and I'm in contentment. And I'm in relaxation, purposeful relaxation, because remember, I'm an internal alchemist. So here's the thing. Everything that I want comes from within, right? It comes from within, not from outside. So I'm going to focus on my internal state, my mental, my emotional, my physical state, and I'm going to vibrate that, right? So here's why I say that it's boring. Because when we, let's say we've been through trauma, we've been through different experiences, our nervous systems get dysregulated. And our nervous systems need a little bit of friction, because that's all it knows. It's been wired, right? Rewired, right? So it's been wired to be in this kind of hypervigilant state. But if you're in a hypervigilant state, you're easily distracted, right? If you're easily distracted, you're easy to take off course, right? And there's tons of distractions, right? There's dopamine hits everywhere. So when I say dull and I say boring, it's more so that I've trained my brain to be very deliberate and be very intentional and be very focused, right? Which again, as a woman, right, with big emotions, very big ones, it requires something, because I have to keep myself mentally focused. I have to keep myself emotionally cared for, cherished, soothed, honor, all the things, right? And I can't expect anyone else to do that for me. So I can't be like, oh, my husband here, take care of my emotions for me, because he probably wouldn't know what to do with them. He's like, what emotion? Just he knows some emotions, but not all, right? So I have to be responsible for mine, right? I have to be responsible for me, right? I need to make sure, right, that I hold my container, right? So then, as I hold on to my emotional state and I keep myself in, right, organized, then I can access, right, more of my second chakra. My second chakra is creativity, creative center, right? That's so when my second chakra and my throat chakra are in alignment, right? So I'm speaking my truth, right? In the beginning there was the word, and the word was who, right? So I am, right? I am. So I am speaking, right? Powerfully, intentionally, consciously, effortlessly, right? What I want to create. So I'm coming back to my power source, back to my center, right? And that's why I work on a lot of the Kundalini, right? Because Kundalini begins to move that energy of creation. When we do those mula bandhas and we're holding, right? It's containing that energy and bringing that energy up into your solar plexus, which is your personal power, into your heart, which is receiving, giving, communication, speech, third eye, right? Intuition, crown, right? Manifestation, and also connection to higher self, right? So it's all a flow, right? This is how I keep myself proactive instead of reactive. So if I don't do this, right, I'm more prone to be reactive. I'm more prone to be thrown off. So what that means is like I'll be let's say I wake up in a kerfuddle, right? Like this morning, my internet was being all weird, and that's why I was a little late. And so I could have gotten frustrated and whatever, but because I do this work every day, I'm like, oh, whatever, it's just a thing, right? However, if I would have allowed that to take over, right, get frustrated and angry and all these things, right? You're not working, you're not doing what I want you to do. Control, freak out. Now look at all that energy that I'm spending, right? I'm spending all this energy. That's energy that I could prep my food with. That's energy that I could clean my house with. That's energy I could create some more videos with. That's energy that is literally, it's prosperity. I could literally turn that into something. So instead of me losing myself, right, to the external, I start the day in the internal, and that way I stay in my flow. Because as a very sensitive human being, right, a lot of people will come and try to dump their stuff because they don't want to be responsible for it. So they want to dump it onto you. They want to project it onto you. They want to, give it back to you. And so you have to have really strong boundaries and self-assuredness. Doesn't mean that you have to show up to every fight that you're invited to, for sure, right? Some are just worth kind of letting go, right? But it's important to start that day proactively so you can choose which side of the revolution you're going to be on at any moment in time, right? So I like that approach. I know for me, all those years in private practice, oh my gosh, it was so crazy. And I was a doctor all through the ACA. I was a doctor all through COVID. Whew. I mean, it was insane. I couldn't even go to the bathroom in peace. Like patients were just constantly, because patients had a lot of health anxiety, a lot of fear, and they didn't know what to do. And so they're, grab on to whoever they feel safe with. Unfortunately, I'm one human. So lots of people, I'm one. So yeah, so I really learned that a lot of people really need that internal, internal compass, internal guide. And as they really begin to develop that internal compass and internal guide, then they're going to be less reliant on the external, right? But that takes work, right? Because we all want to see things, we all want to see it work. So, all right, well, I am at the end of morning flow. So I'm going to go and get my day started. I'm going to clean my house really quick and finish my tea and all the things, call my husband, see what he's up to. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to drop those videos later today. Maybe after my patients, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. So yeah, so I will see you guys around the interwebs and checking everyone out, and thank you.